I never thought one mistake could destroy everything I had built for years. My husband, Ethan, and I had been together for 8 years, married for 5. He was kind, gentle, and devoted in ways that made my friends envy me. But somewhere along the way, routine replaced romance, and silence filled the spaces where laughter used to live. I told myself it was normal, that every marriage fades a little after time. But when Dylan, a charming colleague with easy words and constant attention, started noticing me, I didn't push him away. At first, it was just coffee breaks, harmless jokes, late-night texts about work. Then one evening, after a particularly long day, I crossed a line I could never uncross. For weeks afterward, guilt consumed me. Ethan didn't suspect a thing. He still kissed my forehead every morning and brewed my favorite coffee before leaving for work. The weight of my secret grew unbearable. I kept replaying that night in my head, hating myself for betraying the man who would have given me the world. Every time he said, "I love you," it felt like a blade twisting in my chest. I tried to justify it. I told myself Ethan had grown distant, that maybe it wasn't entirely my fault. But deep down, I knew it was. Then one Friday evening, everything changed. I came home from work to find a single envelope on the kitchen table. It was sealed neatly, with my name written in his handwriting. My heart started racing. I tore it open and found 2 things inside, a printed copy of our wedding vows and a handwritten note. My hands trembled as I began to read. The note said, "Lena, I found out. You don't need to explain. Your actions already did. I reread our vows last night. You promised to stand by me through everything, to be honest, to love me when things got hard. I kept my part, even when work drained me, even when life got quiet. You were my peace, my home. I don't know what changed for you, but I want you to see what you threw away." Below it, he'd printed the exact words I said to him on our wedding day. "I promise to choose you every day, even when it's not easy, even when life tests us. I promise honesty, loyalty, and love that doesn't fade." My knees gave out, and I fell to the floor clutching that paper. Tears blurred the ink. I'd never felt pain like that before. Not even the day I cheated. The realization hit me. Ethan didn't yell, didn't curse, didn't humiliate me. He just reminded me of who I once was, the woman who swore to love him forever. When he came home later that night, I tried to speak, but he quietly said, "Don't. I've already said goodbye." He grabbed a small suitcase from the hallway and walked out without looking back. The sound of the door closing echoed through the house like a final heartbeat. The following days were unbearable. I texted, called, begged for forgiveness. He didn't respond. I even went to his parents' place, but they told me he needed space. "You didn't just cheat on Ethan," his mother said coldly. "You broke the man who believed love could survive anything." Weeks turned into months. I stopped seeing Dylan, quit my job, and started therapy. But healing felt like punishment, each day a reminder of what I'd lost. I'd rewatch our wedding video, hear my younger self promising love and loyalty, and cry until I couldn't breathe. One night, while scrolling through old photos, I noticed something I'd never seen before. A note Ethan had left in our honeymoon scrapbook. It read, "Even when you doubt yourself, I'll always believe in us." The irony burned. A few months later, I received an email from him. It was short. "I've forgiven you, but I can't come back. I hope you find peace someday. I'm starting over." That night, I sat in our empty bedroom, holding the same vows he'd sent me, realizing that forgiveness doesn't erase consequences. It only frees the one who was hurt. Ethan moved on. I heard he met someone new, a woman who makes him smile again. And me. I live with the echo of my own betrayal, a quiet, constant reminder that one moment of weakness can destroy a lifetime of love. The wedding vows he sent me still hang in my room. Not as a symbol of pain, but as a lesson carved deep into my heart. When you take love for granted, sometimes you lose it forever.